Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. Let's begin, Aries. So there's a lot going on. I want to say right off the bat, work is your not only your priority, but one of your biggest problems this week. There is something happening with, and if it doesn't relate to all of you, there is definitely this what I'm about to talk about in relation to your work. This is what is showing up for you. And what I'm seeing here is that you've been given handed a notice or handed some news. However, this is however the news comes across, you're being told we've basically no room left, or there's not enough work, or but there is some news coming through that trying to make sense of this. You could be at a loss. It could be that you lose your job. It could be that you lose way more money than you had expected. It could be that you were, and this is going to come through as a shock. This is definitely coming through as something that you were not expecting. Or maybe you knew that something was in the works, but it wasn't supposed to happen so soon. So if you do get news that obviously that you are to you're expected to move on, and this is what's happening, and if that does happen, the thing that I'm seeing here is that so long as you focus on the positive and not the negative, you will be fine. Thinking of ways to plan ahead, plan your future, think of what think about the contacts. You might have some contacts that you know of, that might be able to help you throughout this process. You know enough people, and that might help to resolve any ongoing issues regarding your work. Your work is everything to you, so I do see that you may, you've got enough time up your sleeve to sort of be able to think up something, plan ahead, as I said. But I am seeing that you're kind of at the same time you're trying to distract yourself from what is going on deep inside. You might not be really coping with it, although you're masking it by doing other things. Maybe there's something coming up in the way that, in terms of your behavior, you might be snapping at people. But this is all due to the fact that, this news comes in. Everyone, I mean, we all react differently when we get news that we may not appreciate, may not like, and all the rest of it. But your way of coping, is slightly different to the norm. So there is definitely something coming up there, coming through for you in terms of changes within yourself. Now, I am picking up on difficulty around love. Look, if it's one of those challenging weeks, which is what I'm seeing come through for you, just sort of being able to navigate your week by, as I said, talking to people that they could be like-minded people. They could be people that know someone of someone else who might be able to help you. So I do see that is where you might be able to begin your new path, create a new path for yourself. It is not the end of the world, and again, focus on the positive rather than the negative. I do want to say, in terms of love, there is a little bit of difficulty. I just keep getting that your career is the main focus. So if I keep going sort of back to that, that is the reason why. But love, I don't want to miss out on that. If you're single, you've got nothing to worry about. If you are, and there are two people that you may need to, you're sort of stuck between two people if you are single, or if you're getting to know people. The communication is doing really well, but if you are coupled, that is where the difficulty is that I'm seeing come through. You may need to sit down and really have a good talking to each other and try to resolve any issues. But other than that, just try to, as I said, stay positive for the week. Everything you do now is going to reflect on the rest of, let's say, your future. But the next few weeks is going to be really, really crucial. Thank you, Aries.